Yes, guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Did say I'd be doing kind of like match reactions. Unfortunately, couldn't watch the Arsenal game last night because I was at work. We do show football and work. We did have the game on, but I couldn't really watch as much of it as what I would have liked to, obviously due to being at work. However, I did follow through with the events of the game and saw bits of what I could. Enough to know that we won 2-0 and to know that Gabriel Martinelli scored our first goal in the pink third shirt. So, for those of you who watched me reveal this shirt, unbox this shirt or whatever, talk about it a little bit, I did say I've had Gabriel Jesus on the back of this one. Don't know why I'm trying to flip that over to show you, but yeah, I got Gabby Jesus on the back of this one, and I said that to decide who I get on the back of the away shirt and the third shirt, I'll wait to see who scores in those shirts first. And obviously in the pink one, it was Gabriel Martinelli. Obviously still yet to play in the away shirt. We're only one game into the season. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing who does score in the away shirt now, and I will be ordering my pink shirt with Martinelli on very soon. Do a little unboxing of that on the channel as well, if that's something you guys want to see. If you enjoyed this kind of content, obviously let me know. It's just something a little bit different than me just sitting, even though I am sitting at my desk, but me just sitting here playing FIFA or whatever. It's just something a little bit different, and I enjoy it. I really, really do. There's like one term that I did say, so like with who scores on the shirt. So let's say that Gabriel Jesus got the first goal yesterday in the away shirt, in the pink shirt, sorry. Because I've got him on the back of this, I won't be getting him on the back of the other two. So I'd have to wait until the next goal scorer. And then like now it's decided that I've now got Gabby Jesus on this, Gabby Martinelli on the pink shirt. On the away shirt, if Jesus scores first in that, I can't have him on that. I'll have to wait again. If Martinelli then scores in the away shirt after Jesus, I can't get him on either because I'm going to have him on the pink one. So then let's say Saka, gets the next goal, then it would be Saka that I get on the back of that one. A couple of people pointed out, can you imagine if I end up with the 3 Gabriels on the back of my shirt? That would be insane. Imagine the first goal that we score in the away shirt and it's Gabriel Magalhaes, from a corner or something, heading the ball in. That would be insane. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the game itself. I'm going to be watching the highlights. Unfortunately, I can't show the highlights on the screen, just due to like licensing and copyright issues. So yeah, I'll be watching it and you guys can see my reaction to the game and to just other like big moments in the game. Did see some stuff, and yeah, just before I watch the highlights, we've got the stats here as well. When you look at it that way, it looks like a very evenly matched game. I know that Ramsdale made a couple of really good saves from what I saw, and I remember thinking, thank God we have this guy in goal, because boy have we had over the years some absolute clangers of goalkeepers. I don't even know if clangers is the right word, but yeah, we have had some atrocious goalkeepers that just haven't been consistent enough at the club. But so far, Ramsdale, fantastic first season last season, and if last night's game is anything to go off how he's going to be for the rest of the season, fantastic. I think he made one little blip where he went to make a pass or a clearance and it hit a Palace player. I'm not too, as long as, I do like a goalkeeper that is good with his feet a little bit, that can make the passes. We saw some of Ramsdale's delivery last season. He can, he has got a good pass in him, to be fair. But it doesn't fuss me too much in a keeper. As long as he does what a goalkeeper is ultimately required to do and keep that ball out of the net like he did yesterday, then I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. But yeah, 10 shots to 10. 2 shots on target for both teams as well. Possession slightly leaning more towards Crystal Palace, which would then be in the home team. I don't mind that too much. I presume, obviously, if it was the other way around, we were at the Emirates, I'd like to see us have more possession there. But being away, you can't expect all the possession. So I'm absolutely fine with that. The passes, 554 to 431, doesn't really mean too much to me. Passing accuracy, 86 to 81. Fouls, 16 from Palace, 11 from Arsenal. However, despite Palace having more fouls, Arsenal had more yellow cards with 2-1 in that. No red cards, no sendings off in the game, which you love to see. Offsides, 1 for Palace, 2 for Arsenal. Corners, 3 for Palace and 5 for Arsenal. Does obviously on the opening day put Arsenal at the top of the Premier League. Obviously we've got kickoffs today as well, so that will be subject to change based off goal difference and whatnot as well. And Palace unfortunately are at the bottom at the moment with their minus goal difference, but again, that is subject to change today. It's early doors. We can't be like, way top of the league, you know what I mean? Like, no, it's not. It's a lovely sight as an Arsenal fan, do not get me wrong, it is lovely to see. However, yeah, it ain't gonna remain like that, is it? Come on. We'll have a look at the lineups as well. So Palace lined up with Guaita in goal, Klein, Anderson, Guehi, Mitchell as their back line. Decore and Schlupp kind of sitting deep in the midfield there. Ayew and Zaha were the wingers. Eze playing in cam, or just central, basically, yeah, central attacking midfield behind Edouard there as well. For Arsenal, Big Aaron Ramsdale in goal, Ben White starting as a right back. Now, that's something that we have seen a little bit of in pre-season. I saw it at the Emirates Cup and I was like, yes, I think he did a fantastic job. From what I've seen statistic-wise last night, and also bits of the game that I saw as well, again, he had a pretty decent game, having to deal with the Zaha, who is an absolute talisman of the Premier League. You know, a lot of teams have always sort of highly rated Wilfried Zaha, and there's no doubt in saying that he is one of Palace's main threats. And yeah, to see Ben White deal with him in the way that he did, I think fair play. He did pick up a yellow card, but you know, hopefully, I think Ben's pretty well disciplined, to be honest, and I don't think there's much to worry about. It's a bit worrying seeing Xhaka on a yellow card already, but yeah, Ben White at right back, Saliba and Gabriel, the two centre-backs, couldn't think of the word to save my life there, but yeah, two centre-backs for us. That is going to look like a really good forming partnership, I can't lie. Saliba, I already saw bits in the game. Fantastic Premier League debut for him, and fair play to the whole defence and Ramos as well. Opening day of the Premier League, lots of pressure, lots of eyes on you, because everybody has missed Premier League football, so I don't care who you supported last night. Most Premier League fans or fans of Premier League clubs tuned in to watch that game last night, because Premier League is back, finally. Zinchenko making his debut as well as a left back, and again, bagged himself an assist, I do believe. But yeah, I'll find out obviously properly in a bit. Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka in the midfield, kind of pretty standard. Saka out on the right, Martinelli on the left, Odegaard slap bang in the middle behind Mr. Gabriel Jesus. On the bench then for the two teams, Palace saw Joel Wood, Luka Miljovic, I cannot pronounce that name, I do apologise, Mateta, Will Hughes, Sam Johnston, Malcolm Ibioe, Chris Richards, Gyro, Riddewald and Luke Plange. I do apologise if I butchered those names. On the Arsenal bench, we saw Kieran Tierney, Eddie Nketiah, Rob Holding, Cedric Suarez, Nicolas Pepe, Sambi Lokonga, Reece Nelson, Mo Elneny and Matt Turner. So, for pretty much, no surprises there really. Arsenal were without Tomiyasu and Emil Smith-Rowe, but it is good to see Kieran Tierney come back, and I know that he did get a little bit of he got a couple of minutes, didn't he? He got a little bit of minutes. So I'm gonna leave you guys with the, I'll tell you what, we'll look at the stats again. We'll look at the stats. I'll leave you guys with that as I watch the game, and I'll talk about the game and what I'm seeing, what's going on, as it's all unfolding in front of me. I'm just going to whack my sound up a little bit. So I'm watching the highlights on the Arsenal official YouTube channel. I've just seen a chance from Martinelli, kind of like just put it past the post. That was pretty close. Zinchenko having a shot. I didn't see that. This is what I mean. Because I was at work, I missed a lot of chances. But yeah, Zinchenko had a little effort at goal. Didn't look too troubling, but forced the keeper into a save. Presuming this is the goal. Yeah, it is. So, corner. I guess Bukayo Saka is taking the corner there. Whips it in. Zinchenko is kind of just completely free. He heads it towards the back post, and Martinelli's there to just tap it in. Fantastic stuff. Absolutely love to see it. Zinchenko completely unmarked, as was Martinelli, though Palace won't be too happy with that, to be honest. But yeah, that was 1-0 to Arsenal. Big save from Aaron Ramsdale there. I'm not too sure. I presume that's Edouard, I think, with a header towards the goal there. Ooh. Wow. Another good save from Aaron Ramsdale there. Yeah, I did see a couple of these chances. So Eze went through on goal. Ramsdale gets down, makes himself big, keeps it out, and then the Arsenal defence kind of cluster together and managed to get rid of it. Bit of risky stuff at the back there. Good work from Gabriel Jesus. He's just dispossessed his man. Plays it in the middle. Oh my God. Odegaard couldn't really get his shot clean. And then Jesus fires wide. Saka on the right. Crosses it in. Oh, that was the goal. I didn't see Saka's goal. Ah. Was that a shot? Nah, they've called that a shot. I don't think that was a shot. I feel like that was a cross, and then it's hit Guehi on the head, and he's, unfortunately put that past his own keeper. But yeah, both keepers forced into some good saves. Ramsdale, I'd say, really big performance from him. Some fantastic saves there from what I saw. But yeah, really happy with that. Opening day, listen, going to Crystal Palace. I said yesterday, I said quite a lot, like, I quite like Crystal Palace. I've got a lot of respect for them. They're a team that I just can't really bring myself to dislike. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't really do anything wrong. They're a nice team. They seem like a good bunch of players. They've got a lot. You could tell it's early hours, can't you? Got a lot of good young talent in that team as well, and I just really like them. Obviously, Vieira being their manager as well, gonna have that connection, being an Arsenal fan. But yeah, I've got nothing against Crystal Palace whatsoever, and I actually really rate them as a team as well. I did upload my Premier League predictions for the upcoming season. For the season now, upcoming season, we're in it. Hello, we've kickstarted it, we're away. So if you haven't yet seen that, feel free to go check that out. Just predicting how I think everybody will fare in the league and who basically will be finishing where. But yeah, I think in general, it's exactly what you want from a first game. We're away from home. 2 goals, obviously one being an own goal, not ideal, but is what it is kind of. But keeping a clean sheet, I think, shows away from home as well. That's massive. I think that's absolutely massive, especially at Palace. Palace are one of them teams where they upset the big boys quite a lot, and I feel like they always do well when they're an underdog as well. I think that they play some really nice football, and yeah, Palace fans, I do quite like your club, so good luck for the rest of the season to any Palace fans watching the video. I hope you and Patrick Vieira go on to have a great season. And yeah, Brilliant start from Arsenal. Couldn't really ask for much more, to be honest, could we? And I'll be getting Gabriel Martinelli on the back of that pink shirt. If you have enjoyed today's video, guys, please smash the thumbs up on it. Drop a sub if you happen to be new here today and you haven't subbed already. I'm trying to push my next goal of 4,000 subscribers as soon as possible, really, as and when. It's just the next big goal for me. So if we can make that happen, that would be absolutely fantastic. But take care. I'll be back next match day. See you all then.